It is all about the feels with this emotional authority, so let's learn more about this decision-making superpower. If you have an emotional authority, this means that this is where your decision-making superpower comes from. You are making decisions based off of this definition in your chart. The way that you have, or the reasoning behind you having an emotional authority, is that your emotional center right here is defined. 51% of the population have this defined, meaning that 51% of the population have this authority. What it means to have an emotional authority is if you have this center defined, you have something called an emotional wave, which means that you experience highs and lows of emotions for no apparent reason at all. You just have these emotional waves where you go up, you go down, you may feel neutral, whatever it may be, nothing sparking it. You're just here to experience all of the emotions so that you can gain wisdom from them and learn lessons from them and share about your experiences with others. If you have an emotional authority, there are a couple of keys for you. The first key would be that you need to wait until you are at an emotionally neutral place in order to make a decision. So when you're presented with a decision, you are not meant to make the decision right away, but it is still nestled in the body. It still relies on the fact that you need to know how your body works and processes emotions so that you know what neutral feels like. And then you check in with your body. How does this feel? So the next key would be getting to know your emotional wave. Understand what it feels like to be high, understand what it feels like to be low, and understand what it feels like to be neutral. Track your emotional wave. There's different types of emotional waves based on the definition and the defined channels that you have in your chart. But to be able to really truly understand this, you need to track this, journal on this, understand how long it may take you to be in a certain high or a certain low and what that neutral feeling feels like, so that when you come to a place of neutrality, whether you're sleeping overnight on a decision or it might take you up to a week to get to a neutral space, that you know when I'm feeling neutral, okay, I'm in the space now where I can listen to my body and understand what my yes is and what my no is. The reason for needing to know your wave so deeply is because if you're making a decision from an extreme high, you might be very disappointed with the results you get from that decision because you're in such a great mood, you're so expanded, you're so lit up, and you are just riding this high. And then when you come back down to neutral, you realize, well, I didn't really actually want this. Or, vice versa, you might be in a really low and feeling really, depressed, and you say no to something, but then when you get back to neutral, you realize you really wish you said yes. So it's coming to that place of neutrality and understanding, okay, I'm feeling neutral right now. This is the space where I can make the most aligned decision for myself and tune into my body so that I know that it is really, truly what is meant for me and what I want and desire. So then the final key would be understanding what a yes is in your body and understanding what a no is in your body. A yes might feel like expansion, excitement, while a no feels like draining and contracting. It's tapping into these feelings that your body and these signals that your body's giving you once you're in this place of neutrality that you can make this decision from. The thing to remember that if you are not gaining clarity and if it is not a clear yes or a clear no for you, that means that it's a no for now. And that doesn't mean that it's a no forever. It just means that it's a no for now, because you want to only make yes decisions from that place of pure expansion and pure excitement. So that is the thing to really remember with this authority. If you have an emotional authority, I'd love to know. Please drop it in the comments and share with me how you've experimented with your emotional authority. If you'd like to learn more about this and more tips and tools for your different type and centers and even astrological placements, I encourage you to download the foundation guide, which you can find in the link above in my header. Or if you want me to just tell you all the things and have me do everything for you, then I encourage you to book a reading with me or a session with me where we can dive deep into your chart and I'll give you some practical tips and advice that you can start implementing right away. Either way, I know that once you start tapping into your emotional authority and experimenting with this, you will truly see some magic unfolding in your life. And I can't wait to hear about it. Until next time.